Sorry about
Hello?
that. My Wi-Fi shit the bed.
My Wi-Fi shit the bed.
Oh, that's funny. Hold on. Let's see. Let me connect to Twitch and see if I'm live now. I think I am. Okay. Sorry about that, chat. We are back. Um, doesn't look like I lost anyone, so we'll just keep going. But yeah, that's fun. Dragon's Dogma keeps crashing. I mean, I look. I'm gonna power through. Oh wait, are you playing 1 or 2? Because I don't even think 2's out yet.
Who has like a character creator demo?
Oh, okay. Look, Burn, I'm gonna be real. Even if I could play that, I wouldn't play that game until I had something that could run it at 60. So, I have no problem. I would have no problem with waiting for Dragon's Dogma 2. Alright. Hey, now Jirobe's in this game. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Did you stream Discord again?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I forgot that knocked it out.
That's fine, that's fine.
Okay, now this fight you obviously do lose. Like... You want to see something great, Eli?
I would love to see that, great.
Hold on. Give me a second. Look at this sprite for fucking old man King Piccolo. Also, yeah, that's not surprising. I guess you didn't get to look at it much, but look at how fucking evil he... Look at that face!
It is really good.
It's funny having the happy cutscene music for this.
The Namekian design is so good.
It really is. I'm disappointed that we didn't have any of the weird mutant ones. I guess it makes sense because they're technically demons. But it is a shame that once we got to Namek, all of the ones had default designs except for Guru.
So they're just aligning out the
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you only
No
play as
one's
Goku.
dying, but Shenron, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, Shenron's fucking dead. So is Roshi and Chaozu.
No, they didn't die in this.
I mean, no, it does say in the ending they're dead, so...
One of the lovably goofy things about Dragon Ball is that King Piccolo was sealed in a rice cooker.
Yeah. It's so fucking stupid that Goku forgot the seals for this in the Goku Black Art to do the Mafuba. It's so fucking dumb.
We don't talk about that arc.
I mean, it's not the worst arc of Super because the Resurrection F TV arc exists. Although
I'm
that...
gonna be real with you, Randy. You know what I think the worst arc of Super is?
What?
The last arc. Because
Interesting. Because
it
is way too fucking long. I don't know.
Like, you're right. It has brighter spots than Goku Black. Absolutely. And
I also don't even know if it has lower spots. It just has just too long.
It is so long.
What if an entire arc was Namek 5 minutes?
Here's the thing. At least I'm enjoying Namek 5 minutes. I'm not enjoying like most of the competitors in that fight.
Yeah, thinking about it, honestly, the only things on that arc where I'm like, this character was handled well is Goku technically via Ultra Instinct,
which is cool. Yeah,
and then I really like that the brought back Frieza was great. There was anytime Frieza was on screen, he was doing something amazing.
Frieza you know what? I love Frieza and the other world Frieza, like the other universe Frieza.
I love how he. It's so stupid when they show the universes that got restored after they made the wish. Shield was brought back. He should have been erased forever. He's like, that was so funny. And Android 17 is like the MVP of that entire arc. And you know what else what else?
Fighters, Android 17 is a puppet character, so you play as Android 18, you can do puppet attacks basically with Android 17.
Yeah.
Like Zato and Guilty Gear. And then Android 17 became all the focus of that arc. And people were like, okay, we need Android 17's DLC as well. So
I have time for something that is technically filler. Goku's journey.
Yeah, what is this?
So in the original anime, when Korin goes to give Goku the original, the real Ultra Divine Water, instead of just having him writhe in pain for 12 hours after drinking it, he has to go into the Cave of Wonders from fucking Aladdin to go find it and deal with a bunch of personal trials and stuff. It's pretty alright. I like it. I would say it makes it is a welcome addition to the Piccolo arc.
You know what? There are filler things in the anime that I misremember as canon, but any filler episodes that I looked at a guy and said this episode is filler, I just did not watch.
These are worth watching.
The stuff like Tao getting the water as well, and it didn't do anything for him.
It's added, yeah.
Yeah, but that's added, and that's a moment I could believe would be in the original manga.
Yeah. I don't know. This is something that I've always been wait, what do you mean?
I just never watched.
Because I watched all of OG Dragon Ball without a filler, guys, when I was 8. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay. And if you can't tell, this is a giant maze. There's a few things we're looking for. We need the level 4, which I think both of them are on the main path, but we want the level 4 Kamehameha. Which I think both of them we get after bosses, but there's level, and then there's the final real hot health upgrade.
Yeah, the only way I think you can get away with a long tournament arc, being half your anime run, basically, is if it's on the level of the Dark Tournament in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Or you know what you should have done? You should have been here's an entire planet with a bunch of different biomes that all the characters have to fight in, instead of here's Crater.
Yeah, it is the same. You're right. I didn't even think of it like that, but it's the same thing for dozens of episodes. Against.
I think the sky changes color sometimes.
It's just against a bunch of jobbers, and frankly, Jiren is the strongest jobber.
Yeah, Jiren's Jiren sucks. I have never met any single person who Jiren's design. I think is kind of funny as
I don't even think that.
No. What if a gray alien was like Superman? Is kind of funny to me. It's a bit bland, but nothing about his personality works.
His personality or even his techniques, he's just wrong.
Yeah. Ultra Instinct's real cool though.
Yeah, it's like I think it's cool that it played in like packed stadiums in Mexico. That like the final fight.
Yeah, and that final
But
fight's
the final fight's
amazing.
well animated. It's just like, yeah, I mean that's like
I'm going
that
in
and the
circles.
first Ultra Instinct are the best part of it. But it's like
And there are other characters I like. I generally like. I mean, not a big fan of Kale. Or yeah, is Kale or Khalifa Fem Broly?
I do not give a shit.
I like the female
I really do not
Goku.
care which is which. They both suck.
And I like the Universe 6 Vegeta. I really like how Frieza takes him out and is then like, "Hey, I'm being so productive to the team right now, Vegeta," and Vegeta's just like, I hate this guy. I hate.
But speaking of Broly, I do think it's neat how like there is slang for someone who's just very muscular. It's
Oh.
like, oh, that guy's Brolic. And I've seen people use it who I don't even know if they know their first Broly from Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Broly is so cool. Both Brolys.
It's a shame that his origin is not very good, and Broly is only in at most two good movies.
Yeah, this is the second origin is good, I think.
The second, yeah, the second origin's pretty alright.
But like the Super Broly origin is good, but like yeah, the first is but he's still cool. So
Yeah, it's a good design. Both of the
right.
original Broly sequels suck. Like, both of them.
Of course. Of course.
Honestly, the second one might be worse than Bio Broly, because Bio Broly at least has one of the funniest scenes in Dragon Ball media.
And it is funny that it's called Bio Broly.
Do you know what scene I'm talking about?
Yeah. I think so. How about you?
I'm waiting for you to say it. I'm waiting for you to say it.
I want you to say it.
I want you to say it. I know what scene I'm gonna say. You don't know what scene I'm talking about, do you?
I don't know if I'm misremembering is the thing.
It's the scene where Android 18 comes to Mr. Satan's office to collect your tournament money.
That is not what I was thinking of.
Yeah, that scene's great.
That is really good though.
Yeah, no.
I do not remember
The best
that,
scene
actually.
is, I forget which Broly movie it's in, but it's, I believe, Goten and Trunks peeing on Broly.
Yeah.
Where am I going?
I thought you meant something like funny bad, but that's pretty good.
No, I mean like genuinely like a good scene.
Yeah.
Am I going?
Oh.
Who joined? Hello?
You there?
Oh, what's up? What's up? We're playing a Dragon Ball game. How's it going?
Not there apparently.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay. Hey.
Hello. I'm finishing off wine glass number 1. So I can start
Oh yeah.
wine glass number 2.
You wanna talk to us about how cool Trunks is?
He's pretty cool. I haven't actually watched anything past Frieza getting cut in half. So I don't.
Yeah, no, I don't want to spoil you. Oh, fuck.
It's good shit.
Yeah, no, that's the best start of any arc in Dragon Ball and maybe in Shonen.
I don't want to like undersell Trunks because I do think he is like always cool. Basically, I do think it's probably the coolest thing he does.
I mean, yeah, but it's hard to beat showing up and murking Frieza.
It is.
I go this way. Yes, I go
And
this
it's
way.
that.
All right, now there we go. We have made progress.
Basically anybody that's wearing fucking Frieza armor gets got.
Including his wine drinking father.
Yeah, which you know what? Do you got a problem with people that drink?
No,
wine?
but it like Cold is sunny because it's not like Frieza's like clearly competent at being an evil dictator. I'm not sure if Cold is good at his job.
Are you saying
you-
alcoholics can't be functional members of society?
I don't think he's one. That's all I'm saying. I think he's been behind the desk too long. That's all I'm saying.
Did you know that Frieza has a brother from the movies named Cooler?
I did. Someone was telling me I should watch only the first.
Yeah, the second one's real bad. They're not lying to you.
Cooler has a great design. I
He
don't
does.
know how well the movie holds up, but like his design is.
It's one of the
Alright.
better Z movies, but not great.
We're starting.
Yeah, I watched it on VHS like a billion times as a kid. So I think
It's one of the better looking Z movies.
We're
too.
starting Glass number 2.
Hell yeah. Are you excited to watch Joker this week or next week?
Next week, well, actually, I don't know. I don't know. The schedule might get fucked around if it's a full set.
Oh, well.
Yeah. I am drinking chat. I am drinking Barefoot Bubbly, Brut Rosé. I like a pink wine, which is maybe the gayest thing that.
We don't have much of a chat here tonight because stream crashed. Could you retweet it and get chat in here?
I don't think you want anybody that follows. I've like stopped trying to like. I don't know. Are you sure that you want everyone that's looking at me?
I don't know. I'm down with whatever. You can retweet me on only your priv, I guess.
That's worse because then nobody will show. Oh fuck, these people. Oh, sorry, I'm playing Assassin's Creed.
Which one?
I'm sorry that you're playing Assassin's Creed.
I'm not.
I'm playing Unity.
Oh, I'm sorry you're playing
I'm
Unity.
definitely sorry you're playing Assassin's Creed.
It's all right, but like, because I only have the only ones I have are, other than like the new ones which suck shit, are I have 3, Unity, and Origins and Odyssey, and I feel like I don't know. Someone told me Unity is better than 3. Is that true?
Yeah, neither is particularly great, though, from what I understand. Like, 2, 4, and Rogue are the ones that I see people gassing.
2 is the one that is the one that I'm most interested in playing because I want to fight the Borgias.
It's the only one I've played. It's fun. Like
It's fine?
Yeah, it's fine. It's like I wouldn't say, oh, this is a great game. It is fine. You can tell that this was made before it got way too loaded.
Yeah,
Like it still has some bloat to it, but it's not that bad.
that's very real. I don't know what's going on in this game. I'm like, there's like I just climb buildings that I think are the Notre Dame, and then I jump off of them, which I think is what. Most
Okay,
of you...
okay.
Oh, this is Saint Chapelle. So
I was just
guess
making sure that I didn't miss anything.
You can't go here if you're trans. I guess you probably can't go to any church in Paris if you're trans or a Muslim.
Did you see that Islamophobe that the French love making the most racist cartoons you've ever seen in your life. They're so good at
Charlie
it.
Hebdo is maybe the most justified terrorist attack out of like any of them. It's really funny.
Yeah.
Like, just a bunch of guys who like never found out about talk shit get hit. Like, I think more like shitty like Mad Magazine but they're racist clones should get shot up by terrorists.
That sounds like a reasonable answer. Hell yeah, we got the level 4 comment out.
I think more people who describe themselves as satirists should get killed.
I also agree. You're playing. So, how far into DBZ before I can play Kakarot?
I mean, Kakarot goes up to the end of DBZ, so.
Oh, it does? Okay, I had
So
no
you're
idea.
watching Kai, right?
I am
Yeah.
watching Kai.
That does not have the last part.
There is a Finnish version. I will say I'm not sure if you want to watch that, because I don't know if there is a version of Kai Boo Arc that is in 4x3. Because they made that on the cheap.
So it doesn't have the Boo art?
It does, but it's they made it later, and it was cheaper, and only in widescreen, I believe.
I think you will agree with me that the Boo arc is good, rather than Andy.
I don't hate the Boo arc.
You don't hate it, but like, I think the Boo arc has some. Like my pitch to you is like I think it has some like old Captain Marvel comics energy to it. Would be the
Yeah.
way I'd pitch to you specifically.
It is.
Okay.
It is a wild
That's
ass.
Honestly, I kind of like fucking. One thing I've really been enjoying about Dragon Ball is this kind of is, and I'm gonna get stoned to death for saying this. This is just a Superman comic. Like this is.
Yeah.
This is like a.
Well, I
Silver
mean,
Age-
I don't know. It's not like Goku and Superman have anything in common.
Yeah, no, I really, it's like, all comics are brothers. Like, I don't know why people are like, oh, this is actually like.
It's because a lot. Like there are a lot of cool Western guys who are reading manga, but there were a lot of copers until like 2015.
Yeah, it's crazy to me because it's like I just view them as the same, but they're good in the same ways. Like what I like about DBZ is it feels like if Silver Age Superman was made in the 80s instead of the 60s.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because it has a lot of Bronze Age sentiments in it, you know.
Yeah,
a lot of, like,
where things are starting to get more stakey, and there's like
these are serious, like events matter, like there's arcs instead of singular storylines, but it's still like, you know, goofy shit where anything can happen. I think that's kind of why maybe it's more liked, because with comics for a while especially you only had like those two extremes of like you only have either the Silver Age or the Bronze Age or the Golden Age if you actually give a shit about comics. I think that if you've never read a Golden Age comic, you're bad at reading comics. You should feel bad.
Have I read a Golden Age comic? I think I've at least read Superman issue #1, but
that's close. That counts.
Yeah,
it's
that's
crazy
definitely
how
Golden.
bad Superman was for a while. Like the Golden Age Superman is kind of mid.
You know what's worse?
How's
is the
Golden
first
Age Batman?
comic. That's so bad.
Oh yeah, I've read. Batman gets good, like.
I just remember like the first
more-
issue, like a
it gets
Detective
more
Comic
readable.
27, whatever.
Yeah, I've read roughly. God, I've read so much of the Golden Age Batman, dude. Like the first 3 volumes of the Golden Age Batman trades, and it gets better, but it still never stops being like insanely derivative until.
You know when Superman. So what you're saying is Superman doesn't get good until Fleischer.
No, Superman doesn't get good till Fleischer. Batman doesn't get good until like late into Bob Kane's career when he's just ripping, and it never gets like amazing, but it gets like better at like ripping off stuff and making it interesting. Like I like the issue with the original Clayface.
I feel like part of a big problem with a lot of Batman material is that there is no nostalgia for 40 street level cut heroes anymore.
Yeah, it's weird actually, because I really.
Because that people forget that like no, Batman is a guy dressing up as Zorro.
Yeah, there's a few great early issues of Batman. Actually, the second issue of Batman, the one right after this, because the first issue is you know the chemical murders or whatever the fuck. It's like some fucking Golden Age bullshit where like literally every character in fiction has solved this exact case of like, oh, there's like 3 guys that own a business, and it's actually the butler of one of the guys. It's trying to it sucks shit. But then I think it's either the second issue or maybe it's the second issue of Batman's solo series, where he fights the Mad Mom, who is this like so cool character. He looks like a Klansman, but he's actually Dracula.
Are any of the Golden Age versions of still like concurrently existing villains good?
Joker.
Okay.
Joker's really funny because the first issue it makes you realize like, oh, this isn't a clown themed character. This is a playing card themed character.
Yeah, that makes
like,
sense.
This has nothing to do with like telling jokes, because the first issue it's weird. One of the only comics that gets a straightforward adaptation in the Nolan run is the debut of the Joker, where and it's the best part of the Dark Knight, where like
the scene where he shows up and threatens a bunch of the guys with. The
No,
gangster.
it's the scene right after that where he makes a public dare on the news to Batman. He's like, I'm gonna kill the mayor or whatever, and then they go through this like elaborate like plan to like secure the mayor, and then it turns out that like the Joker just like poisoned like fucking like his favorite like brandy or whatever, and he's like miles away. It's that, and that's like panel for panel, like an adaptation of the first Joker issue, and it's like one of the only things of Nolan's thing that I actually like.
I'd say most of the Joker stuff, and Dark Knight's weird because like I can see the flaws, and like I definitely get why a lot of people don't like it in Begins, but it's crazy how much better the rest of the trilogy is than Night even, or not Night, Return, not. Rises. That's the.
I don't know. Rises makes me laugh when I think about it.
It does
Yeah,
do
I'd
say the
that.
same
No,
thing
I'm not
about
gonna
the
say Rises isn't funny, but it's like all of these movies are dumb, but Rises is really dumb, is what I'm saying.
Rises is so funny to like. I remember watching that movie like with Emily, and then I'm like, all right, I want you to try and tell me what Bane's plan was. Because no one can tell me what Bane's plan. It makes no fucking sense. Like, he's like,
Getting
oh, yeah,
caught part of your plan.
it's like it's what people think bad shonen is, where like the bad guy always has like an escape plan, but like it's done really poorly. So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna get like kidnapped by the CIA, and like also we're gonna put every single cop in the tunnels for some reason. And then we're gonna rob the stock market. This is a bad movie.
Yeah,
This is
no,
really dumb.
It is
That's
probably
all right.
Nolan's worst movie. It might be David S. Goyer's worst script, or was he not involved at that point?
What if it was David S.
I know what you're doing. Stop.
What's
No,
the,
go say it.
wait, hold on. What's the Jewish word for themselves? Because there's goy, and then but what's the other one?
Gentile.
Yeah, no. What if it was David S. Gentile, and he was like fucking. What if Bane was anti-Semitic?
Yeah, Dragon Ball's really cool.
It's real good.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm glad.
I'm no
Edward,
longer.
do you
playing.
know who Trunks' parents are?
Not yet. No.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's like either
I wasn't sure if it was spoiled for you. Like,
either Goku or I mean, he's got to be someone.
Yeah.
So it's
there
either,
aren't very many Saiyans left,
Yeah.
right?
it's either Goku's son from the future, Vegeta's son from the future, or like some like fucking like Power Girl Super Saiyan character where it's like, oh yeah, they sent another rocket.
Yeah, it turns out Launch getting gold hair was actually her going Super Saiyan the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it turns out that there is a what the fuck is Supergirl's origin? There was like a chunk of Krypton that survived as an asteroid, and then they were like, we should send another rocket because there's like radiation that's gonna kill us in like 50 years. And they send Supergirl, it, like happened to send Superman's cousin.
What's the deal with Superman's dog? Is that a
Crypto.
Earth dog or Kryptonian dog?
Crypto.
I think that is a Kryptonian dog that was. I actually don't know Crypto's or I haven't read that much Silver Age Superman. There's a collection that comes out this Friday that I'm planning on purchasing at some point. Where it's a you can actually get it for because like DC's like bad at making comics and getting people to buy them. It's like already half off and it's not even out yet.
Yeah, everything. But yeah, I.
Yeah, you can. So MSRP is $100, and you can get it for $70 to $65 at most places. Oh wait, hold on. Oh damn, wait. There was a place that had it for 48 euros. I would have totally bought that for. Fuck, it was at like $52, something like that. But yeah, no, they it's gonna be like the first like fucking like 50 issues of Silver Age Superman.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna. First, I probably wait for it to maybe like a half off, but like
Yeah.
I want to like wait for your like take that it's a good addition.
What are your,
yeah.
like, in continuity, relatively speaking, favorite Superman runs? So nothing like All-Star.
Well, everything's in continuity now because DC doesn't care anymore. So.
That sounds incredibly stupid.
Yeah, no, there's a reason why I'm reading Zero DC. Why, literally all of the, and by all I mean two, comic books that I am purchasing on a week-to-week basis, or on a month-to-month basis, are from Marvel. Like
Spider-Man and what?
yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man and Immortal Thor by Al Ewing.
Oh, there's a good Thor run going? Cool.
I haven't read past the third issue, but because they like fucked up my mail order and sent me like 2 copies of 4 instead of 3. I never buy comics through the mail. It sucks shit. It's really bad. But
What's one to manga?
I have a gap in my collection that I could just read online, but I'm like, no, I don't want it. But yeah, no, it's the same guy that did Immortal Hulk. He has also been doing some X-Men stuff that's quite good, but he's doing he sort of wanted to do.
I imagine it's a very different kind of subject matter. Than like it's still very much the same tone, but not like Gnosticism, and it's like
the way he compared it was like Hulk was gonna be Old Testament and Thor was gonna be New Testament. So, like,
that sounds about right.
Yeah, that's sort of his take on it. From the 3 issues that I've read, it seems to be mostly dealing with like obscure Norse mythology, and also the fact that in Marvel the Norse gods aren't technically like the gods in Marvel are weird, where they're actually like these aliens that exist as thoughts, but they're like empathic, so they take on the form of whatever like the like dominant.
Is that also what Mephisto is?
No, Mephisto. No, I think demons are. So all the gods are like representate. I don't. How the fuck is it? It's like really hard.
Is this also why Thor had a human secret identity for a while?
No, that was different. Earth X.
I think Thor should turn into a frog again. That would be good.
So.
But I'm actually. Is there cool Beta Ray Bill stuff in this run?
Almost certainly.
He is in this. They're bringing back. They seem to be bringing back all the Glub Shido Thors, which is really nice. There's a lot of. They turned Loki into like Griffith.
Oh,
basically.
I need to check chat. Burns said hi, Cole. Base first says to crash this plane with no survivors during time of it. And Burns says they just sent Crypto separate from Superman, and he lands. I'm pretty sure.
I think Beta Ray Bill is like the Piccolo of Thor.
Yeah, no, that's a good way of putting it. Did you know that like he dicks down Sif in a later run? He just like Sif is just like, I want you, like, but he apparently just lays pipe like a savage.
I mean, it makes sense.
So,
he has a horse.
I know there is a Marvel character named Sif, but I am just thinking of Sif from Dark Souls.
Yeah, no.
What the fuck was that?
So, the gods of Earth are an extra-dimensional race of beings who are worshipped in the place of the actual gods, and they've sort of taken on the characteristics of these gods. They are descended all from Gaia, who's the original like Earth spirit. Or
is
whatever.
there a Jesus and or Buddha?
Yes, actually, there is a Jesus and a Buddha.
Is there an old?
There is because there's Christianity, and then there's like the Christian version of these guys, but then there's also like on a cosmic scale, there's of course the one below all and the one above all.
Yeah.
Like
there's Jack Kirby with his pen.
Yeah, there's the concepts of the Abrahamic like religions, but they're just there as like catch-all for like Yahweh, God, like Allah, fucking, I don't know, like an elephant, or whatever, like the turtle. It's fucking all the shit, all the like monotheistic religions that we're familiar with, of course. And so it's kind of dealing with that a little bit. They turned Loki into like a hot barefoot Envy.
Oh yeah.
No.
But they're also gonna do like I don't know, actually I haven't read more than 3 issues. I know that they're currently involved in an arc that's similar to an arc in Immortal Hulk, where the Roxxon Oil Company is attempting to like sanitize its PR through. So the Roxxon Oil Company is like the catch-all like bad evil company for Marvel. Like when they're based off of Exxon, but then like in the 90s they kind of just became like any generic like bad company that was in the news. Like they in the 2000s they were kind of like Facebook or like Raytheon or something like that. They have they're just the bad company. But the guy that owns them is the Greek Minotaur, like the actual Minotaur from Greek mythology.
That's great.
And he's also a cannibal. Like he just eats.
Well, yeah, I mean he's the Greek Minotaur. That's it.
Yeah, he just eats his underlings. But in Immortal Hulk, so Hulk becomes an eco-terrorist because of he gets really pissed that the government is spending like trillions of dollars to come kill him instead of like fixing global warming. So he's like, I'm going to destroy the military industrial complex. And Roxxon's like, hold on, we're the military industrial complex. So they kidnap this guy, or they team up with this alien who I can only describe as the nostalgia critic.
Oh, I think I know that guy you're talking about.
Yeah, his name is Zemnu, but he also goes by the Hulk, and he's like a psychic like Yeti basically, and he uses nostalgia.
Got the ultra divine water, thank God. All right,
He
continue.
uses nostalgia to make people addicted to him, so that he can like make them like dependent on him. And so he can create this he's also a cannibal that eats people, so he wants to like basically have like a docile population. But that run ends with Roxxon getting a little egg on their face, if you know what I mean. They Hulk beats the shit out of them, etc., etc. But from events in Immortal Thor that I haven't read yet, they somehow purchased Marvel Comics. Like the in-universe Marvel Comics, and buy the rights to Thor. Like they trademark the rights to Norse mythology, and there's actually like a book a little side book that they're putting out called, I think it's called The Amazing Thor or something like that. Or the Roxxon Thor. What the fuck is it called? Yeah,
I'm gonna let Drum
presents-
kill me so I can
Roxxon
get a game
presents
over.
Thor, where he's like a soy boy programmer who like loves AI, loves generative AI, and they got Greg Land to do the art, and I don't know if he's in on the joke.
That's good.
Also, he looks like Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah. There it is.
He looks like Chris Hemsworth, and he's like an AI researcher that's also secretly Thor. And I don't know if you guys know who Greg Land is, but he's famous. He's the guy who traces the porn.
Oh.
And so they got him to do the interior art. And I don't think he's in on the joke at all.
That's I mean, you wouldn't want him to be.
No. Yeah, no, he looks just like Chris Hemsworth in.
They use his brother.
In Thor: Love and Thunder. What channel is this? What server am I on? Where am I?
You're on my server.
Ooh.
Are you excited are you excited to read for the big new step forward in the Ultimate Universe this week or next? Or yeah, I think it is this week.
Is it Black Panther?
Yeah, it's Black Panther. I like Black Panther, but the first issue was just do you know who Black Panther is? Here's the first issue of Black Panther. All right.
I haven't read Ultimate Black Panther yet. I'll probably read Ultimate X-Men. I'll probably wait till like 10 issues to find out if Ultimate Black Panther.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep up with it for like 4 or 5 because I need my fix. But I would not.
I will read Ultimate X-Men at some point.
Yeah, no, it's I will say, I did not realize that both of the characters in it were technically pre-existing Marvel characters, and that changes the math a little. It's still a very different book. Like, it is still a book you would not... It is very tonally and story different than what you're expecting. I'm curious to see what you think of it.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I've been reading... I actually have not been reading Cave
I'm
Shit.
so fucking hyped for UN at Chapter 3. I need that shit.
I have not been reading Cave Shit.
That's good.
I've been reading Judge Dredd, actually.
Oh, hell yeah! I think I mentioned I've only read the America storyline.
Which is funny because I hadn't read that, and I'm now halfway through it, and I'm like, yeah, this is really good.
Yeah, Bozo wanted, we were doing book club, Bozo insisted that we do that story first, because it's like, this should be your introduction to Judge Dredd to hammer home, like, yeah, he's not a good person. Because the story about the American storyline, Eli, is very simply, it's about Judge Dredd murdering and undermining civil rights protesters, essentially, who are upset about living in a totalitarian state. Like, it's very much...
It's funny, like, because they're like clearly based on like a mix of like the MLK protests and like the Weather Underground.
Yeah.
Later in the book.
Yeah, they do get a little terroristy, but you know it's Dredd.
But they're so funny. They just call themselves like the Democrats because they're like, please, can we just take one step back from fascism?
Yeah. Also, I love that King Piccolo has, like, weird Kappa children in this, because, like, we need a standard enemy for this level. What do we do? I guess that's fine.
They should have made the standard enemy the Cybermen.
That's a Saiyan thing. That's later.
Did they ever show up again?
Technically, their design is reused in a movie, but no.
That's funny. That's
Nappa
great.
uses it as his specials in Fighters.
Yeah. There's a lot of shit that like, outside of the Kamehameha, there are not a lot of moves that are reused in Dragon Ball. Like, a lot...
Like the Kaio
I don't...
reused until Super.
I don't think Destructo Disc is used again in the manga. Oh, that guy fell through the floor.
I mean, do you count Frieza's discs as Destructo discs?
Well, I mean, like, you've seen every appearance of it. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Because it does show up in anime filler, and I think Cell does. Well, that's spoiler, but yeah, they do show up a bit later. But yes, for a lot of shit, you would like. There was a lot of stuff that is in Dragon Ball that is not reused, and I think that's really commendable, Toriyama.
Yeah, no, I don't have a problem with it. I honestly, I like that I don't have to like constantly remember like bullshit about characters. Like,
yeah.
I'm just like, oh, I don't have to like know anything else about Long ever again.
You will never have to know anything after you have reached the point where you no longer have to know anything about Yamcha again.
I don't know.
That's not true. That's not true.
Well, technically true.
I don't. Well, actually.
Oh, that's true. One other fun thing though, but you have not reached that point with Tien.
I realized like today.
You're not at that point with Tien.
Yeah, I'm saying you're not. I'm saying he's not. Tien's still.
Okay, yeah.
I realized today that I just don't remember what Krillin's backstory is anymore. I'm like, he was like fucking like.
Oh, he was like, he was originally a monk at a temple, but he got bullied a bunch, so I wanted to get trained by Roshi. That's it.
That's it. Okay, I was like, what the fuck was Krillin's backstory again?
And
he showed up as porn because he knew how to bribe Master Roshi.
Yeah. I do like that he's my boy lost some weight, he looks good, you know,
It is very funny in hindsight thinking about it, because I had someone point out, it's like, there was no reason he had to make child Krillin, like, 4'8", or 4'2".
It's funny, I
think Krillin, like, does not grow, basically.
Yeah.
I didn't realize, until literally, the Trunks, like, introduction that Vegeta was a manlet.
Yeah, no, he's short. He's real fucking short.
I was like...
Not as short as Krillin, but really short.
Yeah, no, it did not strike me until he's in the shower, and the shower head is like 10 feet above.
Yeah. Oh, by
like,
the way, you're watching the anime, so The Batman shirt is one of the all-time great Toei coloring decisions. Making that thing bright pink was so fucking smart.
Yeah, but,
Yeah, no, I want one.
Yeah, you
I
could
want
totally
Yeah,
rock
yeah,
that
I
shirt.
know.
I could totally, like, honestly, even just in general, I could see you rocking a pink polo. Like,
Oh, you know I got several pink polo. I want to
Pink
fucking
is a
yeah,
great
no,
color.
that's good.
it
That's
is.
good.
I'm a big fan. Yeah, pink, and then like forest green is an insane.
Ooh, yeah. Pink's a real
Just-
good summer color.
We turned Andy into a gay man. Dude, Andy's gonna start wearing like Martha's Vineyard like shorts, like cargo
Yeah,
shorts.
the salmon
and,
shorts.
the salmon shorts, and then like either like a pink or like a baby blue polo, and like clean cut, clean shaven. And then you're just gonna get really into like hors d'oeuvres. Like Andy's gonna be one of those kind of gay guys that just gets really into like appetizers. Like,
I mean, I'm not. Look, yeah, but the thing is, I'm gonna get into like not fancy. I'm gonna be like, hey, you guys like these custom potato skins? Like, I'm gonna get into fat
Yeah.
guy appetizers.
yeah. You know, there was like a week where I tried to make watercress. I for some reason I had a craving for watercress sandwiches.
That is the most old man thing I have ever heard in my life.
And I literally spent like days like going to every grocery store to try and find all the ingredients, and none of them had like a tarragon or some shit. I think was the ingredients. That
Do you have the cilantro gene? I have no idea if I do.
I don't think so. I mean, I put like cilantro and basil and everything, so I feel like I would know if everything tastes like that. I don't think so. That's the thing is like, I'm a big like just throw every herb on that bitch. You know.
Oh, yeah, I
make
get it.
pizza,
It's
I
real
make
good for
pizza,
butter
throw
pasta.
every
You know,
kinda-
just
exactly. Make pasta, throw every kind of herb in that bitch. Make fucking sandwiches, throw every kind of.
You know what? You know what's great with very herby pasta? A lot of like mushrooms.
You know, I've never actually had a mushroom.
That's crazy to me. That's an
Mushrooms are
essential
delicious.
food group in my house.
Don't get them yourself. Like get them at a grocery store. Or, like,
Yeah,
get-
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not stupid. I don't plan on dying. I don't.
Oh yeah. Yeah, mushrooms are delicious.
I think I was watching.
If you're not comfortable cooking them at first, you can get them in a restaurant. Or something.
I was watching Roman Polanski's Bitter Moon for the podcast, and I was fucking. Oh damn, Jay Easy's streaming. What the fuck was I say? Oh yeah, and at one point like he has like an omelet with like tomato and like mushrooms. In it. I was like, damn, this sounds good. I've been doing the 3-egg omelet every day
Oh, yeah.
when I don't have to go into work before noon. The 3-egg omelet, 2 strips of bacon, the bacon in the pan.
Yeah, that makes sense because I never put it together. But like,
in the bacon grease,
yeah.
little mild cheddar,
Ooh.
fresh diced green onion.
Ooh. I was thinking like broccoli, but that'd be good too.
I've never had broccoli in it, but that might be good. I'm thinking of putting some. I made a spinach.
You know what I
roll.
might go for instead of omelets? Like a nice frittata.
I've never had a frittata.
They
I could
seem
fuck up
very
a
easy to
frittata.
make.
I could fuck up a frittata. I could fuck up a quiche right
You know
now,
what's
man.
something that I've always wanted to try breakfast related? And then
What?
you might be like, I have always wanted to try a Monte Cristo.
Oh, you know what? I just found out about those.
Have you had a croque madame?
I have not.
You would love it.
I know.
just-
It's ham and
I
cheese
just
and an
found out
egg, of
about
course.
I just found out about those because I like to go on Reddit and just like stalk people, like just pick a random commenter and go through their entire page.
That's a way to
And
spend an
I was
afternoon.
I was on the r/Orange County subreddit, which is maybe the most fastest.
California or Florida?
the one in California,
Okay.
I think. Yeah, because it was near Disney. Unless, well, actually, I guess they're both near.
Yeah, they're both near. Okay, continue.
I actually don't know. I'm pretty sure it was California. But this guy was actually no, it must have been Florida because he was talking about just popping into Disney, and you can't just pop into Disneyland.
Yeah, no, you cannot. Yeah.
But he was like talking about like he just had like a fucking like 8 paragraph thread talking about like where to get the best Monte Cristos in Orange County, Florida.
Oh,
And
hell yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is a Monte Cristo sandwich? And I looked it up and I'm like, this guy is 800 pounds.
The
This
one,
guy is,
yeah, no,
this guy
it is.
eats Monte Cristos like once a month. He is 800 pounds.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that is the most decadent fucking. You know what's the one thing I might do? I might swap out. Well, I guess an orange marmalade, but I'm not a big jelly guy. I might go with maple syrup instead. Like
yeah, no, that makes sense. I don't really like. I don't like. If I'm doing something sweet and savory, I keep the fruit out of it. You know, I like.
I had
like-
my stepdad cooked the other day because it's like a big family gathering, and one of the things he made was feta wrapped in phyllo dough and then cooked in honey. And
Wait, I just made that. No way. I made that, but with I didn't do honey, or no, I did honey and an egg wash on the top, and then I did.
Oh shit! Am I actually?
it was feta.
With feta, and
It's so good, isn't it?
and you know what I also did with it was some spinach in the feta.
I should say there's also some sesame seeds on this one.
You gotta put the sesame. Yeah, no, there's this white woman Instagram account that I follow that makes like Mediterranean food.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you follow white women on Instagram?
Listen, it's not for jacking off purposes.
No, I figured that. I'm just like, like culturally, it also makes sense for you.
Yeah, no, I made like 6 different kind of pastries last week. It was,
Oh, yeah.
I had like a. So I made.
Do you make
I
any
made
cinnamon rolls?
I'll run you through the week, chat. Because I was like, I want to eat healthy, but also decadent at the same time. So I did.
Yeah, feta and honey is like it's perfect because it's like savory and salty, but then like sweet and it kind of cancels each other out.
Exactly. And it's light. It's light. It's not as heavy as like a.
Oh shit.
Okay. Like a more buttery cheese. Like a more American style cheese. You know, you can. It's not decadent. It's not decadent in the Americanized way. But I made. Yeah, I made the feta spinach honey roll. Amazing. So good. And
oh shit.
And I just finished it off today. And then I made I got into crostinis. I made crostinis for like 2 days, and I just ate crostinis.
What is a crostine?
So a crostini is you get like a loaf of bread and you just leave it out for like 6 hours until it gets a little bit hard, and then you cut it up, and then you they're like an appetizer. And you put what I did with mine. You can do a lot of different things. But I put first you gotta soak the dry bread. You gotta soak the dry bread in olive oil, and I like to add a little bit of balsamic because it balances the flavor. And then what I did is a little smear of basil paste. And then I topped it.
People is giving you a run for your money.
Damn, this is just like the fucking the show.
Oh, come on.
Damn, this actually looks fun.
Yeah, no, this game's great. And I just beat it!
Is that a wrap on the game?
Yeah, that's it.
Good job, Andy, son.
I can't believe I did that first try. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I did, so I did a little smear of basil paste, and then I topped it with 2 halves of a oven roasted cherry tomato, that I seasoned with herbs and
Wait for it, wait. Yeah! And continue.
Yeah, that's a great panel.
Yeah, no.
It's a great moment.
And then you just put you get some like shredded Parmesan, like long cut shredded Parmesan, sprinkled Parmesan, and you just sprinkle like 2 things, literally 2 things of Parmesan. You put it in the oven for like less than 20 minutes until the cheese melts, and there's no sogginess to the bread, and then you just eat them right off the fucking platter. You can serve them on the platter. They go great with just a glass of wine. I've been drinking a lot of wine, and then I made 2 dessert pastries, one for me and then one for Emily, because Emily doesn't really like cinnamon sugar. So I made a cinnamon sugar wrap roll. Also did the honey and egg wash top and the sesame seeds, and then I did one with Nutella instead of cinnamon sugar. And that one didn't turn out as well because I I think I fucked up the internal temperature a little bit. I didn't let the dough fully mush up, so it fucked up. But that's fine. It still tasted great. And then yeah, that's what I've been cooking.
Yeah. So for final thoughts on this, this game's great. Its level design is a little.
Does the announcer guy ever show up?
Yeah, he does. He
Oh,
announces in the middle of it. You don't get Android.
Are we getting more world martial arts tournaments?
No, this is the end of it. We don't get to do that third one because they didn't want to make a sprite for adult Goku.
No, I mean, are in Z.
You get half of one.
You get half of one. Gotcha.
Yeah, you'll know that you get one, but then yeah, I'm not gonna say anymore.
Yeah, that's fine.
I really like this game. It's really charming. It plays unbelievably well. Its controls are great. Its soundtrack is like, it's charming. It's a really, really good licensed game and a really good send up of the original Dragon Ball.
Yeah, no, they freaked it. Admittedly, I've only seen like maybe 20 minutes. So
yeah, but that's kind of like the
what was this on? GBA?
Yeah, GBA. This game is also because it was released.
I might download this on the old Steam.
Yeah, this is definitely. To not do that because get it physically because this game was released late and published kind of late, and obviously it's original Dragon Ball, not Z. So this game is like expensive. Like it is easily over $100, sometimes over $2. Okay. It is like in the top 10.
So you got it. I bet this runs great on the Steam.
I bet it does. I mean, it's a GBA game, so.
Yeah.
So we're gonna show off some of the post game stuff real quick because I.
Oh shit! Can you catch?
Yeah, a GBA game could run okay on my phone. Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Not...
It could run good on the phone you had like 8 years ago or whatever. Like,
yeah. I remember kids. Oh man, I was so jealous of the kids that had like
Androids
phones with like either that or.
Let's show this off a little bit.
Why is it in Spanish?
Oh, the title screen. It's a ROM hack
Ball.
that adds a Spanish translate because it and they changed the title screen. The rest of the game's in English, but
yeah, that's funny.
Anyway, I'm just showing off Krillin. I might as well play the
yeah. Now is Krillin worse in every way?
No, he's pretty good. He can do a high jump. He's got tech. He can do solar flare. He's Krillin, you know.
We love Krillin.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna ask you two something. If I should. So there's a Don Rosa collection at this local bookstore near me.
Buy it.
First of all, it's out of print.
Yeah, buy it.
But the thing is, it's mostly Life and Times of Scrooge McDuck in there. The second half, which I already own. But there are just 2 stories that I don't have in there.
I would say buy it.
I've heard rumors that Fanta is going to that Disney is not going to renew the Fanta Duck contract.
That's why I think because like they're all going out of print, and so it's like even if it's just to get these 2 stories, it's only $20. I think I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
hopefully they still have it.
So also one thing that's really cool about this game, if you 100% it, you can like.
I only have
play as every character in this game. Like, not just Krillin, but like Tien, Yamcha, all of the bosses.
Can you play as Bulma?
No, unfortunately not.
Is there a Bulma nude mod?
No, there is no Bulma nude. You might want to check out Xenoverse for that.
Okay, I'll check out Dragon Ball Xenoverse for the Bulma nude mod. It's crazy that she gets like an afro. Like, like she lands on her, like Goku's like fucking trapped in space somewhere. Like she doesn't know if her boyfriend's gonna come back to life or not. She's like, all right, time to get an afro. Like.
Krillin also has double jump.
She is. I fuck with her. Also, it's funny that they are.
Like, I love Bulma. I really do.
They are kind of already setting it was really funny that like they're already kind of setting up Yamcha to get cocked. Like
you know what's well, okay, I'll save it for the when you've fully gotten.
I cannot wait for your tweets.
Yeah, no, there are so many things this arc that I cannot wait for your tweets on.
I want you to enjoy it, obviously, but it's also like I specifically want to. I know your tweets will be very fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm really enjoying it.
I'm glad things are going well.
No, yeah, this will definitely. I'll definitely like pick up the manga at some time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm like.
Maybe. Honestly, I don't like. You've got a lot better media to worthwhile. I mean, Broly's obviously worth it. But Super and GT both have interesting ideas if you have nothing else to do.
I'm gonna watch both at some point. I've sort of decided that I'm gonna watch all of Zekai and then do the movies and the specials or whatever.
I'll watch that.
I'm not kidding. Like after you finish Dragon Ball Z, like you should open up like a Patreon for people for the bad Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that is true. You should figure out some.
Watch all of that for free.
I can agree with that. Like it's a
Maybe.
lot.
I am curious about GT because that's the most like.
GT has a lot of really good ideas.
To me, that's the most.
GT has an all-timer design in it for me.
And then it had some of the worst designs you've ever fucking seen.
Yeah. But like it's really the design in GT that is really good.
Eli, do you know what they do with Piccolo in GT at the end?
It's been so I've not seen it.
I'll tell you later because I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Also, GT has 2 intros by the Funimation team. One of them is Welcome to the Grand Tour, which is a very funny, like, bad... It's like the One Piece rap, but for Dragon Ball GT. The other thing is a normal version of the track, but it was sung by a pervert. So, you know, in English. So...
Oh, Tommy Tallarico?
Vic Mignogna.
Master Roshi?
Oh, Vic Mignogna.
Yeah, I got someone equally perverted and
So,
I forgot. Yeah,
so
when
he was the original English Broly, which is another reason why you should watch the dub.
And he was
or
Broly in
Broly
Fighters
dub.
for a hot minute, and then he got found out.
People do.
Yeah, I mean, people knew,
found out
but
it's
like, it
getting,
was
like,
public.
too much
Because I
credit
didn't
for
know.
Funimation.
It's funny that like every photo of him looks bad. I've never seen like a photo of him where he didn't. Like it looks like like in like a true crime movie when like the killer knows that they're about to get caught. He's just like permanently has that like body type. Like he's just always like greasy somehow. It's like
Yeah.
it feels
Did
like
you see the video of
pedophilia
him on the
confession.
stream with his supporters where he takes his dick out?
I did see that. There's a really funny photo of him wearing like 2 sizes too small purple like tribal tat covered.
What the
skinny jeans.
fuck?
And he looks like someone's like MySpace cringe photo.
Yeah. But Andy, do you know who the new Broly voice actor is?
Johnny Young Bosch, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Ooh, okay.
I like Johnny Young Bosch. He's great. He's Nero.
I don't know
Yeah.
who he is.
He's Ichigo in Bleach.
Nero
He's
from Devil May
Nero.
Cry.
He's a bunch of things.
But the Japanese voice actor Bin Shimada is a really good Broly.
Isn't he dubbed Vash the Stampede?
You know what? I've never seen Trigun.
So I should watch the dub for Broly. Is what you're saying?
Well,
I think-
he's only in the dubs of the movies from the 90s, not the recent one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't like. Yeah, I think, as I said, even for the good Dragon Ball spin-off stuff, like you should have a page.
Yeah, no, there's and there's also the
You
filler
will
arcs
discover
that you're
a lot
not
of bad
watching. Like there's
Oh,
the wedding
sweet.
dress arc, there's the other tournament that's filler, and then there's
actually,
Garlic
you
Jr.
Speaking of filler and characters that don't matter, I forgot Chi-Chi.
U52.
You forgot
I forgot-
Chi. You know
I
what's
forgot
crazy?
Chi-Chi.
You know what's
I
crazy,
was-
Eli?
oh, yeah, I was
It's
gonna-
different in
before the
Kai.
one.
In the original manga, you do not see Goku's fucking house until the Frieza fight.
That's so funny.
Because everything's happening. Like, Gohan gets kidnapped, and then there is not a moment of rest until, like, right after where you stop. Okay, I'm gonna show off the flight because it's funny. Eli, you remember that arc where Tao gets part of the Tao fight where he gets the fake Nimbus?
This is making me want to replay. There's actually a surprising.
He gets his own shitty fake Nimbus too. Continue.
There's a surprisingly decent Dragon Ball mod for RimWorld it just adds the Saiyans in as a race, but they are like so overpowered. It's like so.
They should also
ridiculous.
add the Namekians.
It's in early development, and so far they've added Saiyans. They've added regular key users like Krillin.
Okay.
They've added half Saiyans.
Yeah, once
So
I...
they haven't. I'll have to see if the mod is updated recently. I know they want to. It's really funny because it made me think Cybermen were gonna be more important than they were.
No, they are not.
They have like Cybermen in as like a summonable.
Like, they're iconic and cool, but
Yeah.
they're not important.
Yeah, no, the Saiyan mod quite good, but it does like if you're playing Rimroll and you give a shit about balance, which you shouldn't, it will break your balance. Yeah, let's
Well, I mean, if
see.
you're adding Super Saiyans into a thing, you should not care about balance.
It's really funny how broken.
All right, I think
If you have a food surplus in RimWorld, you can very easily just have your Saiyan pawn be in 24/7 Super
Yeah.
Saiyan, and then like there's no reason to ever leave Super Saiyan.
yeah, we're not continuing. I just wanted to show off.
When
There
did
we go.
this mod last update? Oh, it updated January.
I just want to show off the Krillin stuff. I might as well also show off how the one-on-one battle works. So you get your 6 characters. Oh, you can't unlock Piccolo for this one. That's lame. I guess it makes sense. He's the final boss.
Now, Piccolo should be like Street Fighter 2 Akuma.
Do we get multiple state? Oh, we. Oh, well, I guess we don't. All right.
I love that the list of features and mod interactions for the Saiyan mod has well, if you have the vanilla events expanded, the space battle event will sometimes drop Saiyan pawns from space, and then in the as like a footnote, it's like unintended but cool as fuck. That's the tone that a Dragon Ball mod.
Yeah, that's Dragon Ball.
Does Mercenary Tao ever show up again?
He did in the robot thing.
Well, yeah, I know he did.
Oh no, he shows up a bit in filler in the arc you're currently in, but that's very much a one-off anime filler thing.
Oh, okay.
Toriyama forgot Tao, by the way. There's an interview with him and
Oda,
where
Oda's talking about how
Oda's
cool
talking about-
Tao is, and he's like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I did make that guy."
What about the Native American guys?
No, they show up at the end when there's a montage of like, "Hey, look at all these people on Earth." So they get a panel.
What about Yachirobe?
Oh, he's constantly around. He's
Okay,
he's
cool.
around.
you know, they
Anytime
gotta
they
keep-
need sensu beans or at that
what I-
tower, you see him.
From what I understand, from a video that I watched that didn't have any spoilers, there is like in Kakarot they add an arc for the Native American kid.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
He's like an adult
yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is Krillin gonna beat my ass? I guess he is.
Are you playing as Mercenary Tao? Damn, you can play as anybody.
Well, in the fighting game.
Can you play as Mecha Tao or whatever?
I think he's the secret character.
Oh.
Like he's the Akuma. Anyway, I guess there's one other thing we can show off before. I just wanted to show off some of the stuff and then. Oh wait, mini game. Oh, you can replay that. That's nice. No,
Who are
that's
some other DBZ glup shittos? What the fuck was that cat's name that was up on that fucking?
Orin.
Korin. Yeah, he shows up
Orin
again.
and Yajirobe are the best gay couple in Dragon Ball. They're
Yeah, Korin Yajiro. They basically spends the rest of his life living on top of that tower.
That's sick. I love that the Namekian dragon is swole.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
Varunga's
it's
great.
Varunga.
Yeah, he's swole, but then he's also like kind of nicer than fucking Shenron.
Okay, yes, we'll show off. collection. This is the items we got. We found Piccolo's egg. The hand grenade that, yeah. Anyway, alright. I think that's all kind of we have for this game. I would do maybe another thing.
Dad, does he ever show up?
Chi-Chi's Ox King, he's like around occasionally. He shows up for he's like a spectator, shows up a little bit near the end of your arc.
Like Oolong, Puar, the Octing, like they're just hanging and having a good time.
Yeah, they're lucky to get dialogue.
That's ideal. That's ideal, I think.
Yeah. Launch should have been hanging with them, but like Toriyama just didn't do anything with Launch anymore.
He forgot. Bro forgot.
Anyway,
yeah.
All right. Oh, before we end things off, it's time for my favorite segment. It's time for everyone's favorite segment.
Andy, what is this segment? I'm scared.
Where's it gonna end up on the list?
Oh.
I have a big list ranking everything on backlog. Let's see where this game ends up.
What if they made an evil Goku? It was metrosexual.
They, I don't. Well, There are multiple evil Gokus. There are a lot of evil Gokus.
I fuck with that.
Anyway, let me. Okay, this should be working.
Does Trunks have a Fortnite skin?
No, I don't think so. Anyway, I think it's just
because I know they did a second wave where they did like Goku Black and
Piccolo, I think,
and Piccolo and I think Cell.
Yeah, you're gonna meet Cell.
Cool.
Yeah, Cell's pretty cool.
Is so fun.
You're gonna meet Cell. He's real cool. Anyway,
damn, they do not have a
Eli, are you? Am I? Oh wait, let me also get it on so I can show you.
I can't see.
On the Discords. Oh, hey Stu. You got here just as I beat the game.
Congratulations.
Let's see
we can hang out afterwards, though, of course.
Which Dragon Ball characters have has Fortnite skins? Okay, so we got Goku, we got Vegeta, we got Gohan, we got Piccolo, Beerus, Goku Black. Frieza,
wrong thing.
Cell, and Bulma. Wow, I'm surprised it's only that few.
Yeah, and Beerus and Goku Black are from after
Super?
the original Dragon
Yeah.
Ball. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, everything with Goku Black is incredibly stupid, but his design's cool.
I like his
What's up with
his
the
general
earrings? When do they explain the earrings?
The earrings are explained kind of in Boo.
Okay.
All right. I think actually this is where we're gonna put it. I really like this game.
I think this game is cool. I don't.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't put it over Rondo of Blood, but I think you should play it.
But
I think you might like it.
No, like this game seems cool. Like I would put this above like Sonic Adventure. Sure, I agree with that, but not above Rondo of Blood.
I love that Piccolo is just wearing like a fucking turban.
Yeah, no,
he's just like the chill Muslim friend.
Yeah, no. Everyone needs a friend.
Yeah, like Piccolo's dad was really not chill, and then Piccolo saw the light of Islam, and now Piccolo's really cool.
Anyway,
I've been watching Arabic cat videos on Instagram. They're great.
That does sound delightful.
Muslim guys love to fucking spoil their cat.
Oh, did you see the video of the on Twitter going around today of like the guy explaining Ramadan and that these cats need to go on diets or get used to not having as much meat for the next month? And there's like 8 cats lined up in front of him.
I did, yeah. Actually, that was that was one of the videos that I saw on Instagram, and then I checked Twitter, and it was also on Twitter.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Like,
a lot of shit's just all right. Is there anyone to raid? We'll raid K-Zone. Oh, they're watching the gamer TV show about like they're the tester. They're watching the tester.
They should watch. You should raid Jay Easy.
No, I'll just do Serb.
Oh, damn.
Anyway, I'm gonna send you over. Bye-bye.
Bye.